Tenderly, the Gulf Coast Baller, the Panhandle Pro from Pensacola, Florida, and we are back with another episode of the Smoke Screen like we do every Friday at 5 p.m. Next to me,
Yeah.
I got Rose. Next to her is Tip, the bartender. Under me is B, and next to her is Cara. What's happening?
Hey y'all.
Hey there.
Hello.
Y'all.
And there it is. And what will be the strain of the day?
Today we are smoking on. Oh, I ain't even light it up. Let me light it up. We are smoking on Hella Jelly from Fluent. It is a hybrid strain, and it's clocking at 15.82%. Something I just picked up today, my second time going to Fluent, and it smelled pretty good. It's pretty tasty.
Okay. And if I wanted to get a little more tipsy than I am already, and I came to the bar,
Hey.
and I said, yo, bartender, let me drink what you drinking. What would I be drinking?
Listen, I'm gonna get the shit inside the kitchen because that's what it was today. I just said what's in here and put it in this cup. So it's Tip's Potluck. Also, real fast, before we go any further, guess what season it is? I'm gonna say it every time. It's my time. It's my time.
Everything. Tell them.
It's from this time to this time. We got a few more. It's coming. Listen, the time. And this our area. This is where we live at. This is where we from.
That's your home. Your home.
It's the Pisces season.
Yes.
It's a lot of white sand and blue water back there.
Yes.
Let's see what's going on.
Yeah.
All right. Today's episode is iconic and monumental. We got a good movie, some great acting. We even got a reunion going on. The Reading.
Yes.
Starring one of the queens of comedy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ain't nothing funny in this though.
Nah.
Miss Monique. Whose pick was this?
This was my pick. I saw some good positive feedback on Facebook about the movie, and I was like, we gotta watch this because I like Monique. You know what I mean? I feel like she say what need to be said. Yeah. And whether like she stand her ground, whether we like it or not, whether anybody likes it, she say what she mean and she mean what she say. So yeah, I'm for Monique.
Yeah, and see, everybody may have an individual opinion, left or right, of Monique, but the Smoke Screen as a record label entity and crew, we with Monique.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
There it is.
All right, Mobo.
Come on.
Now, what did we like about The Reading?
Wow.
Okay, so since we already touched on it, but I'm gonna just go ahead and say I'm so happy to see Mo and Lee back in the stride again. You know, like, I just want to give y'all a little piece. Black people coming together, mending their differences. You know, mending their differences and stuff. I like to see shit like that. That just kind of proves, we can rise above as a people. So I really just like that aspect, of the movie more than anything else, honestly.
Yes. I liked that. Okay, so there was some things that I got a little frustrated with in this movie. I ain't gonna start with that though. I did, but I ain't. I like the fact that we wasn't the first one to die in this movie. That it was a scary movie, and we wasn't the first one to go. And I was appreciative of that because I feel like they kill us all first, and we didn't. So
we was kind of the first one for that.
Technically,
yes,
I ain't gonna like. But
in the second round, you was
okay.
I was happy about
I see what you mean. I see where you're going. Okay.
And you know what? Let's talk about it. We still wasn't because it was the husband who was the first, but we ain't gonna talk about it. Even so. The first and second round. We're gonna talk about it. Let's talk about it. Yeah.
I like the fact that this was a predominantly Black cast. It was directed by Black folks, and mostly acted by Black folks. We had a few non African American people in there. They did a good job as well. This was a they did a good job as well. Yeah. What you like, Carme?
Okay, yeah. Again, I really like Monique's acting. I was like, okay, so I feel like most of the time when I see Monique doing Monique. You know what I mean? That character. If you think about Soul Plane and then Roscoe Jenkins and some of the other comedy parts that she does, it's always kind of the same stereotypical character a little bit, right? But this, she stepped out of that in the beginning to me. She stepped out of that thing, and I was like, "Whoa, okay, what?" I like it. I like it. I like it. So Monique was my favorite part of this movie. Her acting was superb through the whole thing. From the beginning to the end. Yeah.
Monique, she really killed this. While she was going through what she was going through in the industry, that was about comedy and stand up. So it ain't like this was a redemption from that, but boy, it almost made it seem like I forgot what it was about. I was like, but she really showed them. I was like, hold on, that wasn't even about no acting. That was about comedy.
Her character was fucking crazy.
Yeah, man.
That range, all right.
On that, let's roll into what did we not like about this movie. I do got some questions, but y'all go
ahead. Okay, so I didn't like Ashley with her condescending ass. Smart.
Yeah. That's the
and I was not saying, yes, I think she deserved to die, and
she burned in hell. Sorry, I couldn't let it just not.
I didn't know why she was just so nasty. I didn't know why she was so rude to them people. And this woman hired you to do a job. So why is you being so condescending? Like I just didn't get that. Like, but I also hated how non-traditionally these black people were while in this house with her. They did so many not black things that black people would do and not do, and I was just fit to be tied. I wanted to throw my hands up so many times in this movie because they just kept doing shit that black folks would not do.
Because can't nobody find a weapon. Like in all the time.
Not one blunt object. Not one blunt object. Not one in the entire house.
Only person who looked for a weapon the whole time was the Caucasian dude.
Yeah, I don't know his name.
The whole time.
But that was like, let me get her to safety, get in this little closet, and then let me find a weapon. Why did nobody else like maybe thought one time she got 2 weapons? Maybe I should at least get one.
Something.
One.
Anything.
One. Like this is a kept house. Like so it's shit in every fucking room. And I couldn't understand why you couldn't get that figurine off the fucking table and bust somebody upside their shit. But
so many
anybody. Or even just get together. Just get together. And the whole she kept calling herself Old Emma. Old Emma. So none of y'all don't want to get together and take Old Emma out. Y'all don't want to bum rush her. Y'all don't want to knock in the head. Y'all don't want to do none of these things.
Anything.
Mud hole in them. Anything.
They came up with a weird plan at the end to do something to get her, but that didn't even go off right.
They had all been separated and divided. Like,
I'm just so frustrated in with these thriller horror movies, whatever, with the lack of firearms. Like a gun would end 90% of the movies. I was thinking about, I want to see the new Scream. They've been stabbing people for 20 years. Where are the guns? Like, anybody with a gun on them, and this doesn't happen. I'm done.
Yeah, I feel like we're in a different age. Like, y'all are regularly going out into areas, into people's homes that you don't know. You don't know how they're going to react from the shit you're going to say. Did nobody have a weapon? Some in their pocket? Nothing. Nothing.
Stun gun.
Not only that, and they on that BS too.
They really
They on that BS, so you would think, like, if you're going to like scam somebody, you would probably want to
have a little something on you. Also,
I feel like
just in case, because they were trying to scam, and they were on some bullshit.
Yes,
like you need to have something just in case.
In case, and y'all know y'all all most of y'all ain't the majority. So y'all really need to be careful out there in the world. But also, real quick, when old boy got hurt with with a hammer, why you didn't pick that up? Like when you came out of your space, why you? Because there's a weapon right there. You know where it's at. It's right. You had to pass by. You don't want to pick that up to bust nobody with that. You can't get out the house. Hit somebody.
It was too much passive.
Y'all gonna keep hiding and crying.
They want to get to
hiding and crying, huh?
Too passive. They were way too mild mannered. They were way too just pump. Like they just was squeamish and skittish and talking. They was the talkingest ass.
Girl.
Like they had time to have conversation in every fucking room they went in. They had conversation. But ain't nobody talked about the weapon and cracking her skull.
Oh, girl, literally sat on the stairs. She literally sat on the stairs and watched her friend get stabbed. And stabbed. Sat there and watched her friend get stabbed.
Yeah, because her legs was fine. Her legs was fine.
Yes. Yeah.
Her arms were too.
Yeah. She could have bum rushed her.
But she scrambled off to her hiding place after her friend got stabbed.
Like, why y'all such big punks? I didn't understand why they were such big punks. If they going out there to scam people, how y'all so passive? Like, you can be...
you got to think about the kind of people that they were scamming. They didn't really need to... they were scamming kind of maybe simpler people. They didn't have to... They was in an emotional state where they wasn't thinking like that. They was scamming sensitive people.
Answer me this. Maybe I missed it. What was said that let Monique, what was her name? Emma mislead? What was said that let Emma know that she know that she killed her family?
Okay.
She was...
I'm telling you. So, remember when the girl was like quoting and she was if you remember when she was kind of like speaking as Kieran, she was like, oh mommy, da, da, da. Before that, she was speaking as Matthew. Like Matthew was having a conversation with somebody named Paul. And Paul misappropriated funds over 2 years prior to this conversation. Yeah. And so Matthew, the husband, fell into some, like he was done. He was swimming in debt and they were sinking. They was about to go under. They was gonna be fucked. So, yeah. So pretty much he didn't have any other options. He had no more money. They was gonna be all the way it. So she's saying this conversation word for word. And then she says, she quotes Kieran right before Kieran dies. Like Kieran
water came out his mouth.
Yeah. Mommy, what are you doing? And then the water came out of her mouth. That
his mouth.
That's her.
His mouth.
Yeah. But it came out of her mouth as she was going to read it. Yeah.
Yes. Right.
So that let her know. She knows. She knows I killed my son.
Yeah.
So
and beep 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 beep.
No more words.
Beep beep. Beep beep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it again.
It was over.
I'm gonna watch it again.
I'm gonna pushing the buttons.
So I'm glad that you
explained it. I'm gonna talk to you right now.
What? That was gonna be my question. Like, what was the catalyst to get her to go to that? Yeah. I missed that part. I remember, but
I'm gonna watch it again, man. Because it was good. It was good.
I had to watch it the second time.
Honestly, I think it's when the water came out out of her mouth, and she was talking about Kieran. That was like the beginning of the end. And then she realized, oh shit, she know this shit. I tell you what, I ain't finna say no more words to y'all. Let me put my code in. And y'all niggas gonna watch her put these codes in. Okay. And Miss Daniels let us out, and that's not her name. That's not her name. It's not Daniels because that's
Lee.
Miss Lee.
Yeah,
That messed me up, man. And next thing you know, they was locked in and running. Like y'all, why y'all are young, able-bodied people. Y'all could have all of y'all. It was a lot of y'all. It was one of her. Y'all could have one her. You could have picked up the chair, bust up with that shit. At this point, all rules off. I'm finna try to kill you because you try to kill me.
Yeah. I don't think anyone in this movie really wanted to live. I don't feel like one really wanted to survive or get out of that house because they made little to no effort to defend themselves or to escape. They did try to hide in some unlocked rooms, and they tried to hide beside some beds and in a laundry closet, I believe.
I was real
as
mad.
far as like,
I was mad the whole movie.
They banged on the window for the mailman.
Not for real. Not for real. No,
but see.
Not when it mattered.
That was just that was writing because ain't no way y'all gonna conveniently both turn around when he just so happens to pay attention to y'all.
No. At the same damn time.
At the same exact time when our life depends on it.
No. Right. Nobody ain't gonna keep, hey girl, look this way. Nobody ain't gonna.
That's why I don't do horror movies.
I don't believe that.
Ain't no way.
Yeah,
ain't no
I'm
way.
gonna go with the writers. Not all horror movies are like that.
No. Yeah. And also, I was low-key mad at the fact I was mad and tickled with how Monique was running up and down them hallways.
Maybe she was getting it.
I was like, nah, this shit was funny.
She was getting it.
She had her head put down. She had her head took down and she was pumping her arms real fast.
She was glistening.
Oh my God.
She had got sweaty real Monique like at the end and she was talking to them. And you kids, y'all today, y'all don't know. Y'all don't know
she went on
bitches.
Yeah. Because man.
It could be, man.
You young women kill me.
I honestly didn't know how to feel after watching this movie because I was on Monique's side. Like I wanted everybody to die. Like I wanted her to get all of them. I wanted her to get everybody. I was on her side. I was like, yo, they want to die. All of them. They
I was real mad. I was mad with the fact that old boy when he was shot in the chest so close and he wasn't bleeding no more. Because his muscles so thick, I guess that it blocked the bullet from going inside his chest meats. Also
no caliber.
It was okay.
Going
so
inside
also,
going inside
his chest meats.
His chest meats.
When he got shot in the chest, but he actually did not bleed anymore after he got shot.
His pectorals were so thick it protected him like a
all the muscles.
Armor packs. Yeah. That's what they were. Armor packs.
And how he could sometimes like console Scott. What's her name? Her name ain't Skylar. What's the girl name? Sky. See, they messing me up. He could console her in that one room one time. But when it means something, sure. Okay. When it means something, he can't do nothing for nobody. Okay. When it means something, he can't do nothing for
nobody. Like all he was talk. Yeah. All he was talk. Just
the boyfriend.
He was not anything other than
yeah.
Was he the boyfriend?
He kind of acted like
he was messing with the other girl, wasn't he?
Which one?
I don't think so. I don't think he was messing with either one of them.
You'll remember when they was going to walk in, the chick with the scrubs, she was like, hey, if this go wrong, like, she said something that kind of made me feel like they had a little more, I don't know.
He was warning. She was warning him against her friend.
I know what you're talking
mess up. Yeah. Don't mess up with my friend, or else we gonna have some problems. That's all. She wasn't talking about herself.
Well, I thought she was telling him. Yeah. When they went into the house, I thought she was telling him because Sky had told him that she didn't feel comfortable doing it, and she just told The guy just told the friend that she told him that she didn't feel comfortable doing it, but they were already there.
Right.
That's what I thought they was talking about.
Right.
He was
He
like, if something
told
happens to
the
her,
friend on the way that she was scared.
yes. And he didn't tell them that. He had told them that everything was cool and this was gonna
Yes.
be their last one, but they was gonna do it anyway.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Now,
Yes. Yes.
if I had saw this movie 3 months ago, I'd be wondering why would somebody kill their family for economic gain? That seems unrealistic. But lately, I've been in this ATL homicide, fatal attraction
Mm.
for my man wormhole,
Uh-huh.
and people is definitely doing stuff like that in real life. So
Right.
now that
Listen.
so now that don't seem as
No.
abnormal.
I've been
Yeah.
down that Murdoch trial, like
Yeah.
whole
Oh,
situation, and like I done got caught up. I'm like, what's gonna happen now? Murdoch,
Mm-hmm.
Murdoch,
that
murder.
documentary good. You
I
watch
don't
the
know.
Yeah.
documentary?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Like,
With the
yeah.
gingers.
so
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
she decided to kill her whole family,
Mm-hmm.
so she could make some money.
Mm-hmm. Not because
So
they
she
had
could
to
not be broke.
downsize their house.
So they could not be broke. Yeah.
She didn't
Yeah,
want
so
to go back
they
to
wouldn't
the
have to
hood.
change her address. She don't want to change her
Yeah.
address.
No, she didn't want to do that.
Okay, and before we
Mm-hmm.
just put a bow on it,
Not the children. My
what?
God.
So what was being implied at the end with old girl? Like,
Right.
or was that just some writing to make it seem like something?
Well,
Well,
you mean at
remember
the
she
very
was
end?
At the end, when she made it seem like it was something more than what it was, when she was doing the little confessional thing with the people that lead,
yeah,
Go ahead,
she was
Sam.
on
yeah,
the show.
and she did that little
Mm-hmm.
strange
Go
look.
ahead.
She was like, or was it, or whatever, like what that was about.
So the girl is a
I
vessel,
think that
remember
was a
that. So
setup.
she's
I think.
open already
Mm-hmm.
for spirits and things like that.
Right.
So could be I feel like Monique died, right? Emma died, her character died, and the spirit could have it left it open, have possessed Sky.
Right. Because she says she can't touch the people.
Yeah.
And the lady was all the way on top of her body, wasn't she?
Yes.
So she was
Yes.
definitely touching her.
Yeah.
What you say? Do
So
And
you
so
say
she
you think it
just
was a setup?
Yeah, that was
no,
just
I
a
think
setup
it's
for the sequel.
for the
That's a
sequel.
setup for the
Oh,
Yeah,
sequel.
not set up in the movie, set up for part two,
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah,
possibly.
okay,
that's a
I see
setup for the
that.
sequel.
I see that too.
Mhm.
I
Mm-hmm.
also want to take time to shout out Smoke Screen uh, family member, cousin of ours, Miss Charnel Brown,
Hey
more
girl.
popularly known from a different world, that was
Yes.
in this.
Older. Older.
Yeah, playing Miss Oda Brown in the
Yes.
movie one time. One
Yes.
Yes,
time.
ma'am. Yeah, I
Well,
heard you in the background, girl, doing something, but
yeah, we
that's
heard you getting clapped.
okay.
Uh,
Mm-hmm. Yep. Good. Good.
But
Get
that's
that
neither here
rent
nor there.
money.
The reading.
hold on, she said the reading. Oh, she said,
Baby.
is he just coming to drop some money off?
Don't worry about that.
Man, you better stay out of grown
What
folk
you say?
business.
What you asked me?
You better stay out of grown folk
That's
business.
all.
A mother's love.
You worry about that over
Yes.
there. Let me worry about
Mm-hmm.
this over here.
Yes, ma'am. Don't you worry about that.
The reading,
Yeah.
starring Miss Monique, one of the queens of comedy, reuniting with Lee Daniels. We love it. We love it over her.
Yes. Yes.
Black
Mm-hmm.
excellence coming back together. What are we giving the read?
Okay, so so I'm gonna give the reading like a 3. I'm gonna give it a 3. I'm gonna leave it at that.
So I wanted more horror in this. I wanted more than just the smoke in the corner to indicate. I don't know what was the smoke in the corner was telling us what's happening, but that they needed some more special effects. I don't know. I think Monique's performance was reminiscent of Precious, like the next level up, like Crazy Mama, but then this Crazy Mama that's gonna murder the whole family.
The whole
I
family.
felt like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I felt like that was just reminiscent of something I've seen before from her. I'm gonna give it, and I wanted everybody to die. I'm gonna give it
Yeah.
2.5.
I enjoyed the movie. Yeah, I gave it 3. It some things could have been better, but Monique was amazing, amazing, amazing. So I really enjoyed the movie. Three blunts. Whenever you're ready, Rose.
Okay, so I I liked the movie. I liked Monique's acting. I gave it a 3.5. I really enjoyed it. So, yay.
And there it is.
That's all.
The reading. It comes away with a solid 3 blunts. It comes away with a solid from the Smoke Screen crew. If you haven't seen it, go see it.
Get out. Yeah.
Monique, Lee
Yes.
Daniels, Charnel Brown, who that is? Courtney Glide. That was Buddy. He was tripping, bro. You should have did a little more. You the only dude in it. Where you had cameraman, white boy. But come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Well, you couldn't
Oh
bowl
my God,
nobody.
yeah.
Come on, bro.
Nothing.
Yeah, well,
Randy did more than Greg.
Lisa
Randy did more
Alavie,
than Greg.
Cooper Helm, and Chastity Surreal. Shout out to the whole cast and crew. If y'all ain't seen it, go check it out. BET Plus is where we finding it at.
Yeah.
And that will do it for another episode of the Smoke Screen. And catch us next week. We out.
Base.